Okay, so today we want to talk about a couple of things. Number one, the seven fundamentals of business, and also some of the missing ingredients that are in your business. So let me ask you a question. And this is hypothetical, answer it in your own mind. Do you think Bill Gates had some pretty solid building fundamentals in his business? Well, I'm sure we can all answer that question. Of course he did. Do you think he knew them when he first started in his garage? He may have had a vision, but if you would have asked him, I can bet you that he never expected to reach the level he did. So why was he so successful? Was it luck? Timing? Business smarts? Well, the truth is this. It was probably some of all those things. However, he would have never reached the level of success that he did without a strategy and some fundamentals for his business. In my own company, I have some basic fundamentals. These are the fundamentals I want to share with you right now. Okay, so fundamental number one is mindset. Mindset's important. Everybody knows I'm not a huge mindset fan, but it is important. Um, and it's important when you're starting or you already own a business. Okay, this applies to both the offline and online business models. You have to get past the employee mentality, as I like to call it, because many people, when they start a business, they are what? They're an employee somewhere, and it's hard to get rid of that mentality. There's no one to tell you what to do anymore, and all the decisions made are on you. If you can't shift your mindset to be self motivated, then inevitably your business will fail. It won't matter how set up for success you are, or if you have the most successful business model in the world. You have to shift your mind to think like a strategic business owner. You also have to be able to make leaps and take risks in your business. This is what sets successful businesses apart from non successful businesses. You will win sometimes and lose sometimes. If you can't wrap your mind around this concept, then you should probably just stay an employee. Business owners are adaptive, cunning, deal with pressure, and are self motivated. Okay, fundamental number two, content creation. When I talk about content creation, I'm talking about emails, blog posts, videos, Facebook posts, etc. Oftentimes, new business owners are led in the wrong direction when it comes to creating content. Many will offer the advice to just put something out every day in the world. It's horrible advice. Content is not about quantity, it's about quality. If you can offer your loyal herd of fans quality content at least 3 times a week, they will follow you forever. Be creative with your content, have a strategy for your content, and most of all, be original. With all the changes Google has done over the past few years, it does no good to purchase pre-written PLR articles. These articles have already been posted everywhere on the internet. Google will not look at this as original content and it will actually hurt your rankings in the search engine. So be original, post good value and useful content at least 3 times per week, and keep your audience engaged. Fundamental number three, lead generation. Lead generation is the lifeblood of your business. If you don't have leads coming in, then you will never sell a product. This sounds very obvious, but you would be surprised how many people get this wrong. It's not just about quantity leads, it's about quality leads that fit into your marketing strategy and niche. What good does it do to try and sell a comb to a bald person? This produces non targeted leads and will result in a lot of money spent with no result. Know your market and generate leads within that market. You should strive to produce at least 20 to 50 new leads for your business per day. Use this metric and targeted marketing, and you will end up with a slot machine that never asks for money. Fundamental number four, follow up and engagement. This is the most overlooked piece of marketing in the industry. 98% of every business is failing at this simple step. It is so important to build a relationship with your customer base so they get to know, like, and trust you. We talked about that in an earlier video. Accomplish this through email, phone calls, or Skype calls, even face to face engagement if possible. People buy people, not products. If you present yourself as a leader and have good customer service, then you will have leads chasing you. This can take some time when you're new, but don't wait on the industry to brand you as a leader. you will be waiting for a very long time. Brand yourself as a leader and present yourself that way in your engagements with leads and customers. Fundamental number 5, monetization strategy. Again, monetization strategy is something we've talked about in previous videos. But ask yourself, do you have a monetization strategy? Have you positioned yourself to create multiple streams of income? Yet another fundamental that most people fail to capitalize on. I strive to get customers every single day, but business owners should not stop there. It's one thing to have customers, but wouldn't you like to have repeat customers that buy more expensive products? This is known as a value ladder. If you're not incorporating a high ticket program into your business of some sort or upsells, then you're leaving thousands and thousands of dollars on the table. This doesn't matter what kind of business you run. To put it simply, would you rather sell 10,000 books at $1 a piece or one high ticket item for $10,000? Kind of a no-brainer, isn't it? So your marketing in your company should always have a high ticket element in an OTO, one-time offer. That then leads your customer to higher payoff products. This can all start with a $9 book, then a $50 upsell that leads into higher ticket products that can be 500 or 30,000. You may be thinking, who spends 30K on a product? It's more common than one might think. So incorporate this simple strategy in your business and you will see your average customer value go from $9 to $500 per customer over their lifetime. Fundamental number 6, adding the engine. This is the important part. How do you incorporate all these fundamentals into your business strategy? Your business, be it an LLC or a corporation, is like your car. The processes, procedures, and business model that you use is like the engine that drives your business every day. This is why franchises are so successful, because they have these systems in place for you to follow. The downside to this is the cost of entry. Some franchises can cost hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars to start up. Most aspiring business owners simply don't have the capital to fund that. That's why the internet is super powerful, because you can license other products and sell them for huge profits. Okay, that's one business model. Okay, and that business model, you use that as the engine for your business. Having the car and the engine are two components that you simply can't live without as a business owner. Many business owners spend so much time and money going from opportunity to opportunity. I like to call it chasing shiny object syndrome. Well, you can break that bad habit today and stick to one simple process and business model and stop chasing shiny objects and next best things. Right now, today is the time for you to focus on your business. Stop running after the next best system, the next best piece of software. Use what you have in your business today and focus on scaling what you have today. That's what's most important. This doesn't mean you have to branch out and do other things. You can focus on your business as it is today. I'm only sharing some of these other avenues as a means to make a comparison. Okay, so it's very important that you focus on what you're doing today and scale those systems and processes. Okay, so fundamental number 7, just add traffic. So today, most people have websites, so on and so forth. It's very common for people to sell stuff online and offline. Even in today's time, it's even more important that companies are online, selling their products online and offering them in that venue. But at the end of the day, uh, uh, most businesses, they don't have necessarily a traffic problem to their website. They have a strategy problem. They just don't have high converting offers to sell or are selling products that have already been saturated in the market. In our agency, it's very simple. We just add traffic. That's really it. If you have a quality sales funnel that has a high ticket back end or whatever product line you sell, you drastically increase your average customer value over their lifetime. You must provide this value ladder to your business and incorporate all of the elements that I've discussed. Follow these fundamentals and incorporate a successful business model into your efforts, and you will watch your bank account grow every month. Now, you have to put all this together in your business model to make it work. Struggling business owners are simply missing an element of this simple formula. Apply these simple things into your business, and you can experience levels of growth and scale that you never thought possible. If you don't have a good engine, then take some time to really research your options. Now, knowing these fundamentals and applying these to your business is crucial to your success. None of these are hard to apply. None of these are really new or a big secret. The problem most businesses have is staying focused on the fundamentals themselves and missing a part of these fundamentals. This is exactly why businesses struggle. These fundamentals strategically placed in your business will allow for growth and scale and increase your return on investment in a big way for your business. So next, let's talk just a little bit about some missing ingredients in your company that can also help you in conjunction with the fundamentals. Okay, so before I actually get into the ingredients that most are missing, let's discuss the components that tie the ingredients together. First of all, your marketing should be more about your audience than about the product you are trying to sell. Second, are your systems working? When I talk about systems, I mean emails, webinars, phone follow-ups, product upsells, sales teams. These systems should be virtually on autopilot. If they are not, then Houston, we have a problem. Third is to build a herd, a list of loyal subscribers. Do this with email newsletters, webinars, etc. Your message should be personally driven to you and your personality in your company. Don't try to be someone you're not. On the same note, you should try to appeal to a broad base of buyers. Don't just narrow yourself to such a small group of people. In the beginning, when you're starting out with a good marketing plan, you can borrow credibility from others to get your message across. With all of that said, what ties all this together? The missing ingredients is your marketing soup. The element is economics. Many business owners struggle because they put traffic first. If you put economics first, then the new model looks like this: economics equals conversions equals traffic. Okay. And when I say traffic, I mean website visitors, people calling into your office, so on and so forth. That's traffic. So we have to look at it reversed. It's reverse engineering your entire marketing plan. The tactical triangle still applies with the 80-20 rule, but we've simply reverse engineered it in our marketing plan. If you start with economics first, it will be much easier to find an offer that converts or your best product that converts. Then find the targeted traffic to send to that offer. Fourth, have a good website. Don't think about traffic first. More traffic does not mean more sales. If you don't have a good website or offer to promote, then your conversions will almost be non-existent. Traffic plus conversions equals profit. Once you find the right soup, then continue to track, measure, and improve your marketing message. Once you have figured this out, you have to know your metrics. Knowing your numbers in your business is super important. We've drove that home and beat that to death. When I ask people what their numbers are, they don't know them, and it simply baffles me. How can you run a business without knowing your numbers? So here's some numbers to track, especially if you have the website model and you're pushing to a website. Daily earnings per click, cost per click, weekly average earnings per click, cost per sale, daily profit and loss, average customer value. The most important numbers we track is our daily ROI, return on investment. Our second daily metric is how much can we spend to acquire a customer. If you track nothing else, then track those two simple things every day. If you don't know your average customer value, then there's no way to know if you are overspending with an advertising source to acquire those customers. So if you're new in the marketing and advertising world of what we're talking about, this might make your head spin. That's okay. Let's look at some business models that put all of this into practical use. Why do 85% of franchises succeed when 90% of self-startup businesses fail? Because these metrics are already in place and there is a system to guide you, a set of procedures that you have to follow. Many people love franchises because they are 90% cheaper in some cases to start, and there is a pre-established plan in place to follow. The downside to franchise is the same positive side. You have to follow rules. This is a big negative in my opinion because I want the freedom to make my own business choices, good or bad. Franchises can be expensive depending on the model, but they do work well and most succeed. Then there was the discovery of e-commerce and info products on the internet. This exploded the way that most do business with large infrastructure or brick and mortar and employee-based business models. Now you could run a business from your home. Information products or opportunity products are a huge part of our daily lives. This is a multi-billion dollar industry and continues to grow like wildfire. I can talk about this if anybody's more interested in it away from this training. But bottom line is, I hope all this made sense and how you can actually apply this to your business, whether you be way advanced in the life cycle or in the mid life cycle or start life cycles of your business. But you can take all of this, apply it in some way, shape, or form to your business, be it a brick and mortar, be it an online business, whatever the case may be. We'll see you in the next video.